bar stock comes in 12-foot bars. All the big housings and spools, they get cut into pucks in this saw here. So this saw cuts the pieces into these pucks that then get machined, depending on size and everything, to different reels. They get machined into spools or housings. All the smaller parts, we use full bars, and they get cut with bar feeders. Housings start here. This is the turning center. Iron, he's the one who runs our lathe here. So the turning center takes the solid pot, turns it on one side, opens up the inside, then you flip over the part, and it does the back. That's what machine behind. That's this guy here. And that's then transferred over into the mill, where we machine out the Nautilus shell in the back of the reel. And then we use a 4th axis to cut out these pieces here. So this comes out of here, this is from a different reel. This comes out of here, and it leaves you with a totally rounded, deburred edge. Then we go, so that's all the housing. Then we do the spools on the next one. Right now we're running the FWX56. So again, puck goes in here, gets turned on one side first, so it's held like this, you turn the spool, then you get 2 donuts that you put in here like this to hold it on the back, and you turn the front, you end up with this. So it's all machined out, then it goes over into the mill, machine out all of this. This is where we machine out the these spots on the laser. The only purpose that's there. It's not machined out just to leave all the spots on the laser. So this goes from weighing close to a pound to weighing half an ounce. We cut the bar into 4-foot sections. They get loaded into the machine. The parts get turned on one side, so the bar comes out. The bar comes out solid like this. It gets turned, then it mills, so it does both operations, turning and milling. Then it cuts it off, picks up this piece, and does the back end on the other side. And then it spits it out, and it falls into this tray here. And this machine works 24/7, lights out, so unmanned. We check, we make adjustments about once or twice a day on it to make sure that the tool layer doesn't affect dimensions. This guy here takes a full 12-foot bar, up to 1.5 inches. It does all our small parts, stainless, titanium, and aluminum. And what the back machine does in about 4 minutes, this guy will do it in under 1 minute. The trick to it is, it can apply a lot more pressure on the part. But right now, we just finished the job doing spindles. This is the handle spindle. The Delrin handle goes around this. And now we're doing the hexes. This is what adjusts the drag. So this is the drag knob that goes inside the cosmetic black drag cap that we have on our reels. And this guy also works 24/7. And then all the parts get polished or tumbled, recycled water. The reels get racked up here. Once they're finished and polished, this is the finish everybody looks for, sort of a brush finish. This goes to anodizing and it leaves it, so it's not super shiny like a lot of other reels you see out there. That's why when we have incomplete batches, we store them here. Best reel in the world right now. The Nautilus NBG9. That's an 11-12 frame. The G9 spool, just sick. I could talk about this forever. We are setting up an engraving for a tournament that's called the Salty Fly, 2011. We're doing the trophy plate. Anyway, so in assembly, parts get laser engraved first. This is where orders get set up, pre-inspection. Check this one. So spool fit is the first one that stays on. Do that a couple times to make sure it's every time. See, there's no issue there. You check the drag knob if it's tight, how many turns you get until it stops clicking. You shouldn't get a lot of room. Check max drag. Check minimum drag. And that's pretty much it. Set up for left hand.